Going on in the yo. I'm gonna show you what's going on. We cooking it up. I said too much. I gotta say one thing. Shh, pay attention.
Okay.
I had a vibe. I was
It's
vibing.
good. What's
Hello.
good? You good? I'm good.
All right. Thank you for doing this.
Nah, thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you. You have a beautiful soul, and I support what you've been doing. I've been following you, watching.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Congrats on your success.
Thank you.
So let's tell the people a little bit about yourself. I know you come from the Bronx.
You feel me?
BX and all that.
You feel me?
So I understand that you've been singing since you was a baby.
Since I was so young.
Wow. So tell me, how was your first performance at the St. Jude charity event? What changed then to now?
That performance was so nerve-wracking because it was my first performance and I had to learn the song by Christina Aguilera, Beautiful, in an hour. And so, you know, it was for a good cause, so I really wanted to do it. But I was so scared because I knew I wasn't prepared. And so, you know, I just pushed myself. I did it. I fumbled a little bit, but I kept it pushing. And, you know, and it's a huge progress from how it is today now because my stage presence just improved. I don't got no stage fright no more.
It's all good. It always be like that when you first starting out, but you have a beautiful voice. Like I watch you, I hear you, I see you putting in that work. So let's talk about how did you get discovered by Fat Joe?
Okay, so I did this little Wild Thoughts freestyle, and Pretty Lou, he had reposted it, and him and Joe, they like mad close, they family. And so Joe had seen it through his page, and he was like, "Yo, who's that?" At the time, I was 17. I'm from the boogie down Bronx, Dominican. So he's just telling like Joe everything about me that he knew. And I was working on a single to Pretty Lou's mixtape. So we was in the studio. Joe popped up, and you know it was nerve-wracking because I wasn't ready with what I was recording. But you know he put me to the test. He told me to play my 3 hottest tracks, and you know his wife Lorena was there. And I feel like if it wasn't for her saying like, "Yo, you gotta sign that girl," then I don't know if I would be here today. So shout out to Lorena.
That's what's up. I watched some of your previous interviews. You mentioned one of those quote lines, "You never can make the first impression."
Yeah.
Did
you
I
can
say
never make a first impression twice.
What does that mean to you?
You can never make a first impression twice, so you got to make sure that you come with that shit. You better make sure you come correct.
Right. So you're signed to Fat Joe and Rock Nation, or is Fat Joe partnership with Rock Nation?
Fat Joe in partnership with Rock Nation.
Oh, well, shout out to Big D the Weatherman. Shout out to Sweetness.
Okay.
That's the case. Shout out to the whole squad over there. What's good? So tell us about what are you working right now? What single are you pushing, and what can we expect from you?
So right now I am pushing my single Your Plug featuring Mariah and Jen Morel. They both from Miami, so shout out to them. Shout out to Miami and shout out to my Latinas, because I feel like with this record, I'm representing women empowerment in the industry and music, and you know we flourishing out here. And so you know I did it also for my Latinos because everybody's like, "Oh, you need to make something Spanish." So I incorporated Anthony Santos, which is one of the biggest bachateros, and so that's how that song came about. It was definitely a vibe. When I was in the studio, I was telling the producer, I was like, "Yo, I ain't never heard no joint where you could twerk too, but still that's bachata to it."
Yay.
So, you know, that's where the inspiration came from.
That's what's up. And when can we expect the new EP or album to drop? What's going on? What we doing?
I'm already working on my second project. Like, I'm already working on it because with this specific album, Deception Season 1, it took 2.5 years. So it ain't going to happen overnight. It ain't going to happen, you know, just super fast like that. It's going to take time. And so the reason why I'm starting on it now is so by the time it's ready for me to drop, I already got it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I really like your success behind your record, the more record, you know.
Morning, morning. Come
Yeah,
on, come correct with it. Come on, the morning.
yeah. You know, I'll just try to, abbreviate it. I listen to the lyrics in that song, and you popping a lot of stuff. So I
Thank
want you
you.
to explain the song. Like, how did you come up with that record?
I was actually in the studio with Fat Joe and Cool and Dre. I was actually in their studio. It was when I first got signed with Fat Joe, and I actually see Fat Joe in the check-in.
Shout
Okay.
out to Fat Joe. What up?
Yeah. So when I first got signed with him, the first trip that I took was to Miami. I was up in Cool and Dre's studio for like every single day, back to back to back. I'm a workaholic. I love to work. And so, in that first week, that's when we came up with the song. Joe, he came up with the I don't understand why they hate on me, cause my shoes are red, dressed in Givenchy. And, it was just a vibe. Like when we was creating it, it was just a stupid vibe, man. I was open-minded as well. I'm open to try new things, even if I ain't never done it before. Cause if you comfortable, then you ain't growing. So.
Right, that's what's up. So have the quarantine stopped your creativity as an artist, or what's been going on with you
I
during the
feel
quarantine?
like quarantine, low key, cause I'm a people person, but I would rather stay home than go out to the club. Like I'm just that type of person. I'm more of an introvert than an extrovert, but I am an extrovert. And so, being like in quarantine, being in the house every single day was actually refreshing because I had some time to sit back and reflect on myself, think about the stuff that I need to do and work on, and then just work on it. Actually, like work on it. And then even being in the house at like 24/7 gives you time to try new things. Like if you ain't finding new hustle during the pandemic, then you ain't utilizing your time right. And so, I got my whole setup in the crib. I know how to engineer myself. I be beating my own face up. Like I do it all now.
You
I did
doing a
my
good?
own acrylic nails. Like
Yeah, I love it. So so you're Dominican, right?
yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to
Dominican.
Hey, turn up, turn up. That's what's up. So can we expect any new features from some other dope artists on your
You just gotta wait on it,
okay.
baby. You just gotta wait on it. You never know who you gonna hear.
Well, you have our full support.
Thank you.
And I want to ask you, is there any words of encouragement you want to give out there to the people that's in need, the people that's looking for motivation? Definitely with you, like people are watching you from day one, and you're amazing. Fat Joe has a great ear for talent. So shout out to Fat Joe. Shout out to your team. You know what I'm saying? What words of encouragement you want to get to the people?
I will always say this. If you have a plan A, do not doubt yourself and plan a plan B just because one way didn't work out for your plan A. Don't give up like that because you got to remember, it ain't going to happen overnight. I've been doing music for 11 years now. So it ain't no like walk in the park. It's not going to be easy. Like you had to be willing to go through the trials and tribulations in order for you to grow and, achieve what you want to achieve. Because if you see the vision for yourself, then you just got to put in the work in. You got to put the work in. If you believe in yourself, then you can make it happen. Can't nobody see the vision that you see for yourself for you. So
That's deep. Look at you. Okay. Go ahead and let them know, girl. That's what's up. So before we go, let's let them know your YouTube and everything going on, the new records and what's happening right now. Let them know your new single one more time.
my new single is Your Plug featuring Mariah and Jamarel. Make sure you go get my new album, Deception Season 1. I got a whole bunch of visuals coming up. I actually dropped a live in-studio performance today on my YouTube, so make sure y'all go check that out. And yeah, it's all love.
That's what's up. Do you have any merch?
I got a whole bunch of stuff coming.
Okay.
I got actually a gift box that we gonna send out to DSPs and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a vibe, man. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming, more visuals. Like I'm super excited, more tunes. So yeah.
That's what's up. Well, I'm proud of you. I like what you're doing. Keep up the good work. You're definitely changing the game with R&B, with the new wave for females. You putting on for the Dominicans, the Bronx. Congrats, man. And
Thank you.
can't wait. I need that plaque when you,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying, add it on the wall.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. Thank you for doing this interview, and I really appreciate your time. Shout out to your team, Rock Nation, Fat Joe, the whole movement, Sweetness, Big D, Lester Pays, everybody. Congrats. Salute.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. Stay safe.
Always.
Peace.